Hello and welcome to my second video where I'm gonna talk about my writing process. So one of the struggles I went through was finding the perfect app to write my story, and I tried many. I tried Scrivener. I did the trial because I don't have money, and from the beginning I could not work with it. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Like, it had too many options, and I had none of those options really. And then I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, I don't know anything. So I gave up. I was like writing in my Google Doc because Word is not my thing and Page is also not my thing. I ended up on Ulysses, and Ulysses is cute. I like Ulysses. You make your project and that's it. You make your chapter, you make your scenes, and then you have like templates and like pending stuff where you can like write them and then add them later. I like this one because it's more like distraction free. So yeah, I stuck with it and I started like writing in it. After deciding which app I'm gonna write in, so I started writing, and one of the things I liked about Ulysses is that I can like set a goal. Like, I want to reach these many words by the end of the month, which I decided to write 10k words, and it did not reach 10k. It was gonna be between 10 to 12k, and I reached like 9k at the end because I edited stuff out. Writing struggles. As I started writing, I couldn't get one sentence out of my head, like write it on the screen. Like, it was the hardest thing ever. And that's when I used a lot of ChatGPT. I was like, oh, how can I say this? How can I say that? And nothing, I could not form a sentence, even though like everything was here. But like when I wrote it, it was just like I used a lot of said and like answered and questioned. Yeah, I had to like Google a lot. Oh, what can I write instead of said? Like, if this person says it like this, how can I write it? I would write something and I'd be like, this is good. I send it to ChatGPT. ChatGPT would like change it a lot, and then okay, I would be like, okay, I like some of the things I wrote, so I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna, okay, like, fix things as ChatGPT told me to. I would do them and I would send them again, and it would like say, it would send something else to me. It would send another correction to me, something that ChatGPT did it itself, and would like, I didn't like it. And then sometimes it was like too much weird words. Like, if I don't like using weird words, like there are sometimes like using some words that are not common would change the meaning. I get that, but what's the point in using words that nobody uses anyways? Like, they have to look up to the dictionary to find out what it means. So no, I was so much against it. Like, it would annoy me. It annoyed me so much, and at some point I was like, ugh, please don't correct me. Like, I no. Yeah, that's how I started like using ChatGPT less and less. I would just need it for a feedback on like the plot, and yeah, because I don't have like someone who's like free all the time, and I could like just give the chapter to it and say, oh, read it, how do you find it? Like, yeah, so I would just ask ChatGPT to do it. So yeah. So the first version of my plot, it was so flawed. It was so complicated. Like, it would like take years to develop. I wrote the first act, I reached like 10K, and then I wanted to like send some friends to read it, where I was like, girl, this sucks. Like, this sucks so much, you have to fix it. And then I just changed the whole thing. Like, I changed a lot of stuff. It started with a dream. Like, the prologue was not a dream. The prologue was how my character was born, and then it would jump to the present, not present day, but like, yeah. And then my character has passed out, and she's in a dream. That was bad. Why? I don't know. It wasn't bad. At the beginning, it was cool, but then I like saw TikToks and like videos like starting the story like your book with a dream is cringe and overdone, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna put an action scene there, and then she's gonna pass out, and then she's gonna see the dream, because the dream also like plays an important role. And so the dream was the core point of my story in the beginning when I was like 12, so I didn't want to get rid of that, so I would put a like an action scene and then the dream. So yeah, I write, I correct things, then I continue writing, and then my plot changes, and then I have to go back and like redo the previous scenes. So I'm just like, I'm gonna write and see how this will go, and then I will go back and fix things. Another thing that I have a huge problem with are the names. The first names are okay. So I maybe like picked up very typical names, but I want them to like play the part, like Siavash has this tragic story in mythology. I want like my Siavash to play this role too. So yeah, the first names are okay. My problem is the last names. They're so cringe. They're so cringe. And it's like, I try to like reason like why I chose this last name for them, but it's like something like it's not the typical last name. Yeah, so I think that's why it's cringe. I don't know, or maybe is it because like the last names are very Persian that it makes me cringe, which is rooted in my self-hate. To overcome this cringeness, I told myself, hey, people who are gonna read this, they'd be like, oh my god, culture, and they would like find this okay. So yeah, I try to let it go. I'm just like, it's just cringe for you, it's fine. It's like hearing my own voice in a recording. Yeah, so something else that I was worried about in the beginning was I was like overthinking, like, am I putting a lot of info? I'm like putting a lot of like words, like Persian words, like the army rank is all like Persian words. The healer rank is Persian words. The name of the gods are Persian. That is Persian. Sometimes they talk like in the beginning they like say something in like old Persian, and then sometimes I would like write old Persian transliteration, and I was like thinking like, is it weird? Not weird, but like I was thinking like, is it too much? People be like frustrated, people be like, ugh, I don't understand this, like, ugh, too much, yeah. But then I realized, come on, I memorize all the name, like all the angel names in this Shadowhunter word, and then all the Greek gods. And when I was reading Shadowhunters, I did like research on like angels and everything. Like if people are like interested, they would like look them up, and just because, and then also they don't have to look them up because I all like show it in my, like I define it in my writing in my book. So I hope like what I'm thinking is true and people won't be actually frustrated. So yeah. If people who are watching this have any kind of recommendations or any kind of advice, or if you want to like share your own struggles, please comment. And if you want to support me, subscribe. Thank you.